Sign of the Beaver by Elizabeth George Bear. Matt and his dad leave their family to go build a log cabin out in the country. They finish the log cabin and Matt's dad leaves to go get the family, and Matt has to stay alone to watch the cabin for more than 7 weeks. Matt tries to get honey out of bees' nest when he gets stung a lot and dives into a pond and is about to drown when 2 Indians save him. They become friends and the Indians take him into the woods. They see a beaver dam and they also see an iron trap. At the end, the Indians ask Matt if he wants to go on a big hunt with them or will he stay with his parents. Read the book to figure out.
This book, Wicked Velociraptors of West Virginia, was written by Jonathan Rand. In the book, 2 kids break a scientist's window and have to work to pay for it. On the 3rd day, the scientist shows them the time machine that he's been working on for 3 years. One day when he's gone, they go in. Dun, dun, dun! If you want to know more about the book, you have to read it. Also, I think it's a good reading level and it's a good action and adventure. Remember, it's book 23 of the series.
The Sign of the Beaver by Elizabeth George Spears. Matt and his father build a cabin in the woods. And now Matt's father is going back to get his mother and his sister, and now Matt is alone. When Matt is alone, he meets a Native American that teaches him how to use his resources, like for instance making a bow. And now he can go hunting for rabbits. Native American tells him not to use the bear trap because it's what white man uses. Matt's family come back, or will Matt and I find out by reading The Sign of the Beaver?
Blackwater Creek by Deborah Kemp. Erica forms a bond with an injured fellow attorney, Erica versus Arnie Beck Jr. When Erica figures out that Arnie escapes from the quarrel, Erica sets out to search for her at Blackwater Creek, and she finds much more than she has bargained for.
Wondershock by Brian Selinsky. Rose's mom is a famous movie star in New York City, and Rose misses her, but she can't go because she's deaf. But she goes anyway.
The Wrath of Mulgrath by Holly Black and Tony DeRosie. Emily Grace and their 2 younger siblings, the twins Sarah and Jared, go on a final adventure to save their mom, stop the goblins, and save the most powerful weapon from falling into the hands of Lord Mulgrath. Dun dun dun. Emily Grace could save the day and find it by reading
Sign of the Beaver by Elizabeth George Spear. Matt and his dad take a horse and go build a log cabin in the wilderness. Matt has to stay by himself because his dad has to go and get his mom and sister. The Indians help Matt with his fishing and hunting. Matt's dad hasn't come back and the Indians ask him to leave his cabin and stay with them. Will Matt stay and see if his dad will come back, or will he go with the Indians?
full of warriors. Cats hunt and fight in clans for their survival. But then dark secrets rise. Fireheart discovers secrets that might have been better left alone, and ThunderClan is put in a jeopardizing crisis over the mysterious actions of Tiger Claw, the ThunderClan deputy. Can Tiger Claw be trusted? Read Warriors Forest of Secrets to find out.
Dangerous Waters: An Adventure on the Titanic by Gregory Amon. On the Titanic, two brothers named Patrick and James get a job in the boiler room. Patrick is too weak and gets moved to the smoke room to clean the spittoons. A guy named Harry Widener teaches Patrick how to polish the spittoons. Harry has a book called The Essays, and Patrick helps keep it away from a guy named Mr. Rockwell, who is out to steal it. Then disaster strikes. The Titanic sinks. Will the mystery be revealed? Will any of them survive? Check out Dangerous Waters: An Adventure on the Titanic today. If you like mystery and things about the Titanic, then this would be a great book for you. Every chapter you read, you want to read more.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roger Girls by Jeff Kinney. As Greg enters a new school year, he's eager to put the past behind him, and in one of them in particular. Unfortunately for Greg, his older brother Roger knows all about the incident Greg wants to keep under wraps. But secrets have a way of getting out, especially when a diary is involved. His mom comes up with mom bugs to help the tenseness go away. This book is really funny and fun to read. Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
A young kid named Matt and his family got land. The Sign of the Beaver was made by Elizabeth George Spear. But Matt's the only one who the land claims. Will he survive? Give this book a try. We'll find out if Matt will survive.
The Warriors, the Darkest Hour. After the dog attack in the forest was nice and peaceful. Tiger Star has returned and he's brought a few friends with him, and one cat that really stood out. The battle had begun the moment this cat had killed Tiger Star. The cats were prepared to battle. The battle was going to be very ugly. Apprentices fought warriors, but that didn't stop them from beating Bug Clan. Blind Clan beats with Blood Clan, and Blood Clan gives up. They're always screaming. The clan can finally relax. The peace has finally returned to the forest once again. Frindle is about
Order, but I wanna know. Am I with the same people? One kid, two teenagers, and an adult. They don't go try to pick them up, but the fire has a fuel. And there's a fire the order.
lightning comes and the weather loses control. Crashing into the lake.
The with the Kid Johns, and Big Sister Taylor helps save the little kid. But when, after they get saved, they go into the forest because they have nothing to do. And the door gets injured also by a bear. And then they stay overnight in the forest making a little tree house. In the morning, they just realized they were only 20 minutes away from their mom's presentation. After 20 minutes, they get there. Oh, please. What do you get, dude?
Framed by Gordon Corman. 6 friends, Griffin, Ben, Savannah, Pitch, Logan, and Melissa, investigate the case of the missing Super Bowl ring. 4 suspects, several theories, but no answer. The principal is the main suspect and nemesis for the game. Luther is Savannah's dog, and he helps the gang find the ring. After all the thefts Griffin has pulled, he is put under house arrest and then given an ankle bracelet to make sure he doesn't leave the house. This book is so intriguing, it leaves you on the edge of your seat and you just want to keep reading and reading.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs by Judy Barrett and Ronald Barrett. The weather in Chew and Swallow is very interesting. It rains food. It rains any kind of food you can think of. Juicy hamburgers and bacon. But once the weather gets out of hand, everyone starts to be worried and nervous. They must find a way to stop the everlasting food. Will they ever? This book goes beyond the imagination of anyone. Would you want it to rain food?
How to Steal a Dog by Barbara O'Connor. Virginia Hayes and her brother Toby Hayes lives in a car after his dad left. They need $500 for another apartment, and they find a sign that says $500 for a dog. They find a black spotted dog and tries to steal it.
There are 4 clans in the forest: River Clan, Shadow Clan, Wind Clan, and Thunder Clan. The floods have come and gone, but New Leaf has given the clans a drought. With Fireheart, new deputy Tiger Claws lurking in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to attack. All the clan cats have to work hard to live through the drought. Will the clans bear through New Leaf, or will they fall? This book is challenging, and a good reader would know that from the excellent description Aaron Hunter uses in the series.
The series on unfortunate events by Lemony Snicket. Klaus and Sonny are 3 kids that just can't get a break. Their parents died in a fight, and then they had to go to the nearest relative, and he wanted their good fortune. This guy is creepy.
The Red Pyramid is by Rick Riordan. Carter and Sadie Kane need to stop an evil god from making a special pyramid. Carter and Sat battle it out to the death. You should read this book because it is an action-packed book of magic and monsters.
My Life in Pink and Green by Lisa Greenwald. The book is about this girl named Lucy, and she and her family own a pharmacy. Lucy thinks it's boring, so she wants to add a relaxation room where she can give people makeup. But can she help solve every makeup crisis? People should read this book because it's really good, and if you like problem and solution books, then you will like this book.